Hi, my name is Dike, and today's feminine embodiment practice is specifically designed if you've been feeling disconnected from your emotions. If you've been feeling sort of numb, as if all the color, all of the aliveness has disappeared from your life, then this practice is an invitation and a beautiful, soft and gentle, safe and grounded way to come back home into your body, into your feeling sense, into your feminine essence. For this practice, all that you have to do is either lie down, or I invite you to take some pillows and gently prop yourself up, but you can also do this sitting. I'm going to be guiding you through it step by step. 1 bell marks the start, 3 bells mark the end of this guided practice. Okay, before we're lying down or reclining back, just placing your hands in front of your chest, taking a moment to thank yourself here. The fact that you admitted to yourself that you've been sort of disconnected from yourself, from your emotions, from your feelings, that you've been sort of closed down, numbing out. The fact that you're showing up, that's a huge step, a big part of that process. And then from here, making yourself comfortable, that's essential, that you feel safe and relaxed and comfortable and cozy. So whether you're lying down on your bed or propping yourself up on some pillows, or whether you're sitting up but maybe using a little pillow to sit on. So finding that comfortable space. And then from here, you can close down your eyes and just intuitively let your hands land somewhere on your body. So it could be anywhere, just let them rest wherever they're at. And then once you've did that, take a deep breath in. In breath through your nose. And out breath through your mouth, relaxing your jaw. So soft breath out. And then from here, intuitively, again, letting your hands move somewhere else on your body. And wherever they land, you take a deep breath. Exhale, side out. And let's do that one more time. So intuitively moving your hands somewhere. You're just letting them rest there, land there. And take a deep breath. Exhale, gently side out. So knowing that your body is incredibly powerful and your emotions are incredibly powerful, your feelings are. Moving your hands down towards your lower belly specifically now. And I want you to give your lower belly a few gentle belly rubs. So this is not only energetically, but also physically the place of the body where the emotions originate. It's the emotional center. And of course, it's also the part of our body that is often shamed and blamed for not being thin enough or whatever stories are there. But I want you to relax and soften your belly. Allow that softness, that relaxation, just by you gently caressing, gently acknowledging this part of your body. And so it's this part of your body that houses your womb. And your womb is the center, the biological center where your menstruation cycle happens. And it's your cyclical nature. It's this cycle of life and death, this rebirth. And from that sort of tension field between life and death, It's that which creates energy in motion. It's that which creates aliveness. It's that which creates emotions. And you might have even noticed that during different parts of your cycle, there's different emotional states. So that's really normal. And whether you have your physical menstruation cycle or not, still energetically, this is also the emotional center. Now letting the caressing come to a stillness. And just feeling the warmth of your hands there initially. And now taking 3 in and exhales into that space below your hands. And with every inhale, you're noticing your hands gently rising. And with the exhale, they gently drop. And then your emotions are like your inner weather. Just like the weather, they're constantly changing, they're fluid, they're not something that can be controlled, but they each serve a purpose. We need the sunshine as well as the rain. And so I want you to ask yourself, ask this part of your body, what is the current state of the weather? And so just trusting whatever comes. So what's the weather of your inner being right now? And so that might come through a visual sense or feeling or thought. Just imagining, what is the inner weather like? And so knowing that there's always energy moving, energy in motion in your system. There's always some sort of weather pattern. And it's up to us to be aware of that. And so while you're now just noticing and being present with whatever inner weather is here, I want you to imagine that you are part of that scene. So whatever weather is there, imagining yourself being part of that scene. And so whether you are sitting or walking in it or dancing or whatever it is, but see if you can allow yourself to be part of that scene. In that way, embracing this weather pattern. Accepting, being part of it, acknowledging it. And see if you can imagine yourself just arms wide open, fully just receiving this weather. Knowing that you are safe, that it's safe to feel. And then from here, asking this part of your body, your emotional center, or that image of the weather that's happening at the moment, to share with you the message that it's holding, the truth, the wisdom that it's holding for you right now. So what's the message connecting to this inner weather in the here and now? And again, just trusting however this comes to you, trusting whatever comes also. Doesn't have to be logical. Remember, your emotions are often not very logical. And then lastly, asking yourself, what is the practical step connected to this truth, to this message, this insight, to this weather? What is the practical step? And then here, taking another deep breath in. Exhale, gently sigh it out. Slowly coming back into the here and now. Another deep breath into that space below your hands. Exhale, sigh it out. And then from here, gently just caressing the rest of your body wherever you can reach. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. And then coming into a few moments of just stillness. Just allowing this wisdom to land into your body. And so these 3 bells mark the end of this practice. You can place your hands in front of your chest or third eye, thanking yourself once again for being brave enough to show up and to take that first step to reconnecting to your emotions, your feelings, your inner weather, and knowing that the message and the practical step might be giving you some insights of what it's here to tell you, because your emotions are a feminine superpower. Now, thank you for practicing with me today. I'd love to invite you to check out the free 5-step feminine embodied morning routine that I created specifically for you, so that you can start off your day connected to your body and connected to your feminine essence. You can find all the information below this video. Also, I work with women one-on-one specifically around this topic. So if you feel like your lights have been turned down, your life is rather gray than colorful, maybe you're wondering, where has my aliveness gone, my spark, my playfulness, will it ever come back? Yes, it will. And also, it's not that difficult or heavy as it might feel now. This is basically my specialty. I support women in getting out of this masculine overdrive loop of only living from your head, constantly going and doing, and instead support them in shifting into their feminine side, their feminine mode, where you learn to work with your feminine nature instead of constantly fighting against your body, and where you learn to cultivate these feminine skills of softness, of feeling, of your sensuality, of pleasure, connection, love. So if you've been missing these qualities in your life, then check out all the information down below. I would love to work with you. And then lastly, subscribe to my channel, like this video, feel free to leave a comment. I love connecting with you. And then don't forget to sign up for that 5-step free feminine embodied morning routine. See you in the next one.